Okay, this is part two, and we're gonna soup this up just a little bit. I thought I put in part one. I noticed I've got the number letter E to represent the x part of point A, and I thought I had letter F, but I don't see it, so I'm going to put it in. F equals the y part of point B, and there it is. Okay, so I have E is the x part of point A. It's how far the ladder is from the base of the wall. F is how high the top of the ladder is from the ground. And so I'm gonna come over to my text here, click on my arrow, and I'm gonna change this just to give me a little more information. The base of a 10-foot ladder is pulled out at 1/2 a foot per second. Okay, let's make that a statement. When the excuse me, when the base of the ladder is, and the base of the ladder is, currently it's a little after 8, so that's E. So I'm going to go to Objects. I'm going to go E feet from the wall, and the top of the ladder is, right now the top ladder is F feet above the ground. So I'm going to say, I don't type the letter F, I go to Objects, I go to F, feet above the ground. The top of the ladder is moving along the wall at, and we let letter C equal dy dt. C, and that will be feet per second. There we go. So the base of a 10-foot ladder is pulled at 1/2 foot per second when the base of the ladder is 8.55 feet from the wall, and the top of the ladder is 5.19 feet above the ground. The top of the ladder is moving along the wall at negative 0.82 feet per second. And I realize I have a couple extra things on there at the bottom. Didn't erase that, so I'm going to go down there and say, hey, what was I doing here? And I'm going to erase this so I don't say it twice. And that should be good. Say OK. And now I can animate this and see it's I could probably make it so it doesn't juggle the words so much, but how can I correct that? Here, I'll just I'm gonna live with it. That's fine. So now we just got to make our ladder. And to make the ladder, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up and we're going to make a circle. Follow carefully here. We're going to make a circle with a center and a radius, and we're going to click on point A. And we're going to make the radius 0.5. And I'm going to then put a point. I'm going to actually construct an intersection. The intersection of, here we are, of this segment with the circle. And you'll see it puts a little point on there. Now I went to Options, and I did labeling no new objects because otherwise I end up with letters all over the place. Then I want to rotate that point I want to rotate it clockwise, and you'll see why we're doing this in a minute. So I'm going to go over here to actually, let's rotate. Where is it? Rotate about a point. And when you click on this, it says, hey, select the object to rotate, then the center point, and then enter an angle. So, the object I want to rotate is this point, around there, and I want to rotate it clockwise 90 degrees. That's 80, 90. Say OK. And now I have a point here. I'm going to construct a segment excuse me, between those two. And then I'm going to take this whole, I'm going to take this whole segment here, and I want to move it by that vector. So I'm going to actually you know what I can do? I can do it this way. So I've got my circle, and I'm going to construct some parallel lines. I want to construct a parallel line from this segment. So parallel line. It says select the point and the parallel line. So I want a parallel line going here to there. And I'm going to put a parallel line. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do a parallel line. It says select the point and then the parallel line. So I want a parallel line through this point. Whoops. Cancel that. I want a parallel line. I want to go through this point. And I want it parallel to this little line here. There we are. I want to construct this intersection here. I guess it's over here, intersection. So intersect this line with that line. I've got a point there. And now I'm ready to get rid of some of my lines. I want to get rid of, oops, I want that line. I want to get rid of that line. I also want to get rid of my circle. And I also have one of the, oh, actually I do want to get rid of this line. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to construct a segment through those two. There. And I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to make some more segments. Oops. There. And I'm just going to kind of put some points on here. Just randomly put some points. And these are going to be the, yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm going to make the, they're going to have to jump a little bit to get up some of these steps. Okay, then you go make a segment, connect these. And then what's going to be nice is when the ladder's moving now, it's going to look, it'll look right. Okay. And we're ready to animate. Oops, actually I got to get off. There. Put it back on the selection. Let's take a look. Whoops. I did something wrong there. Okay. Stop. So I got to go back here. I guess I got to delete that. Delete. Okay. Now I'm going to put a point, make sure it's on that segment. Now I'm going to make a segment connecting that. And now I should be ready to animate. Actually, get back. Okay, now here we go. There we go. There's our ladder. Because it was made with the circle, and there you are. There's your whole project. You can see what the it shows you where it is, how high it is up against the wall. It shows you how far it is from the base of the wall, and it shows you what dy dt is. And you can see, remember when we had the discussion in class, people thought, hey, I think dy dt is going to stay the same, but we can clearly see that it's changing. Anyway, that's the conclusion of your project. Have a great day.